have a really good friend, a writer friend named Wendy Hinote Lanier, who's my co-author on this Puppy Dog Devotions book. Iron Stream Media put this book out for us this year in June. And Wendy's as big a dog lover as I am. She has 2 rescues. I've got 1 rescue plus my little dachshund. And we just have always loved dogs. We've bonded over dogs and chocolate and, and the fact I lived in Texas and she's still in Texas. But I knew when I was getting ready to do this, I couldn't do this book without her. We loved the research. I'm from a family of veterinarians. I think if I'd been better at science, I might have been a veterinarian, but God had other plans for me. So what we did is we did the same thing. We took 75 different dog breeds, including mixed breed. We have a mutt in there because lots of us have mixed breed dogs. Mm-hmm. And we talk about a characteristic on that specific breed, that particular breed. For instance, poodles. Well, when you think about poodles, oftentimes you think of a little froofy dog that, some of the celebrities have dyed their fur pink and crazy things like that. But poodles are actually one of the smartest dogs breeds that's out there, and they're also almost always the highest in agility. They're great in agility competitions. So that's not things you normally think about when you think of a little poofy, cute little poodle with bows in its hair and its fur dyed pink. And so the lesson there was, oftentimes we make assumptions about people. We make judgments about people that aren't true based on what we've heard, but not about what's actually the facts. And so it's a great lesson for not just children, but for us to know, don't judge a book by its cover or a dog by its fur. There's a lot more to this dog than meets the eye. It's not just a pretty little dog. The poodles are very smart. And so that's the kind of concept. And then we have information about how many AKC awards it's won, if it's ever won at Westminster. We have things about the history of the breed, how it got to the United States, how long it's been recognized as a breed, and then just some journaling prompts, scriptures, and a prayer. So it's really, I'm telling you, if you love dogs, even if you're not a child, you're going to like this book. I like this book. It was fun to write.
Well, we are now in late summer. And so, of course, talking about sports, you think about the fall of the year and got college football. And, of course, as an IU fan, Indiana basketball and college basketball behind that. So a lot of things coming up here during the latter part of the year. But, of course, we recognize that December 25th, Christmas, it is a wonderful season. In fact, I'd mentioned to you, if we could find some way to get some snow falling from the ceiling here, that would be great. I do have, and people that listen to me might catch that I will throw in some Christmas music at inopportune times. So, so I'm already planning when we talk about this next book.
Yes.
That, warning, you're going to be hearing some Christmas music here very soon. Note to self. So this is a Christmas book we're going to be talking about as we shift, and I'm going to try to say that because it is a little bit of a play on words, so I'm going to try to say it with the right inflection and emphasis or whatever. But it's called. No, I'm not going to sing it. Dachshund Through the Snow.
That is correct. That is right. It's funny. A lot of people will pronounce it Dachshund.
Is that the German derivation?
Yes, but we always call it. Dachshund. I've had Dachshund since I was born. I actually was born into a household that had a Dachshund. I've never been without a Dachshund in my life. But many people call it Dachshund. So Dachshund Through the Snow made sense. And this is just one of those books that I wanted to write for a long time, over 3 years. And my agent said, I think I can sell this, but it wasn't necessarily a Christian book. It was a book, a really nice Christmas story. But I thought, okay, Lord, I want to put something in there that's going to be takeaway for the kids. I'm not about at this point in my career just writing stories that are fun or they're going to sell. I want to write books that make an impact. That's why I'm still in. Otherwise, I'll just go play with my grandkids and go fishing. I'll just quit. So it has to have an impact. And this particular story, boy, I love it so much. It's about a little dachshund named Crosby, and he is the smallest dachshund in all of Diggityville. He's just known for his really tiny size. And dachshunds aren't very big anyway, but even for dachshund, this one was small. And so he wants to be known for more than just his size. He wants to be known for something else. And he's quite a gifted digger. Now, if you know anything about dachshunds in general, they are diggers. They will dig up your landscape. They are they were bred in Germany to actually dig holes and go down into to fight badgers. That's what they did. So they're fearless. They're kind of stubborn, actually. They're determined, and they're diggers. So in this my little picture book here, Crosby wants to enter the Animal Arctic Olympics. And there's a burrowing competition. He thinks he can really do great at because he's a great digger. But when he gets in line to sign up, he's not even tall enough to reach the registration table. All the other animals make fun of him and they bully him a little bit. A lot of our kids suffer with some of that. So I thought, let's put this in here. And then I won't tell you how the whole story goes. You'll have to buy the book. But basically, Crosby ends up saving Santa and his reindeer and saving Christmas.